United States Grand Jury, District of Maine, in respect to Raymond Carter, John Dickerson, Eugene Kelly, Uno Livo, Russell Odone, Porter O'Hara, Franklin Pryor, Joseph Riccardi, Bertie Steele, Leslie Wallace, Ed Welsh, Philip Williams, Richard Taylor. Testimony of Raymond Carter, given before the United States Grand Jury, District of Maine, at the United States District Courthouse, Bangor, Maine, on December 11th, 1985. Appearances: J. McCloskey, Esquire, Corrine L. Keene, Grand Jury Reporter. Raymond Carter, a witness, being first duly sworn, testifies as follows. Examination by Mr. McCloskey. Have a seat, please, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, are you represented by an attorney, correct? Yes. His name is Thomas Berry? Yes. And you and I and your attorney have spoken earlier today about your coming here to the grand jury? Yes. And you understand that it is a federal grand jury and they're investigating certain federal crimes involving the importation of hashish, correct? Yes. You have come into my office and have signed an agreement to cooperate, have you not? Yes. And the agreement provides, and you let me know if this is not your understanding, that you will plead guilty to an offense charging you with importing or assisting in the importation of hashish into Dutch Neck in Walboro, Maine in 1981, correct? Yes. You are going to plead guilty to that? Yes. And in exchange for that, the government agrees that you shall not receive a prison sentence greater than 2 years, correct? Yes. And the government will advise the judge, who will sentence you, of your cooperation before this federal grand jury and with the government, correct? Yes. Is there any other thing you understand with regard to the plea agreement you have reached with the government? What's that again? Are there any other understandings that you have as to the nature of that plea bargain agreement? Does that state the agreement between yourself and the government correctly? Yes. And you have agreed to come in and testify and cooperate? Yes. Okay, now I want to direct your attention to that smuggle of hashish in 1981 into Dutch Neck, and I want to ask you what you did. Just tell us what you did. The one that getting charged for? Right. The one you're getting charged for. Craig Pryor came to my house on the one before and asked me, you want to start back then? Well, let me ask you this. Maybe we can shorten this here. Your property has been used in the past to bring marijuana and hash in, right? It ain't mine, my father's. Your father's property? Not mine. On this occasion, was your property used again to bring hashish in? Yes. They brought it into your site, correct? Right. Who got you involved? Who came to ask you if they could use your site on this occasion, on the one that you're going to plead guilty to? Craig Pryor. And did you agree to let your site be used? Yes. And how much were you supposed to get paid? supposed to get 20,000. And did the hashish come in that night or that day? I assume it did. I wasn't allowed to go to the shore to see the boats or nothing. I was to stay at the house as a lookout. As a lookout, and do you recall whether anyone came to your house during the offload operation? And at that time, did anyone come to your house? Yes, Bobby Kenny did when one of the trucks got stuck. And what did he want? He wanted to know when one of the trucks got stuck. What did he want? He wanted to know if I had any way to get the trucks out of the field, a skidder or something like that. I said no, I didn't have. I did have a homemade tractor I used to haul plywood on. I tried to pull it out, but that was no good. Did you get paid for assisting in that operation? Yes. How much did you get paid? The last one, $500. This one involving the hashish, where the truck got stuck, did you get paid $500? $500. And there was a note in the bag. I don't know if you want to hear about that. Sure. I can't remember if I got paid before Conrad and then came down to the house, but not anybody. But anyhow, in this bag was a picture of a hangman. Hangman guy with a guy hanging by his neck to inform me 100% of it. If I said anything, it wouldn't be good for me. It said, take this or get this. It was on a piece of torn brown paper bag. And this was on the hashish deal. Yes. And do you know who did that? I have an idea. Who do you think? Bobby Kenny and Craig Pryor. I heard from a source that one of them wrote it and the other drafted the picture, or vice versa. Now, during the offload operation, did you come out of the house at all? Did you come out of the house at all? Did you go down and see the truck, where it was stuck and so forth? Yes, I had to. Who else did you see down there at this time? There were all kinds of people. I didn't even know at all. Who do you remember seeing that you did know? Richard Taylor. I think Eugene Kelly. See, I wasn't allowed to go down to where the boat was. It was quite a ways down to the pier. I wasn't allowed to go down there. I went as far as the truck was stuck. You saw Richard Pryor and Eugene Kelly. Who else? Anybody else? I can't remember if the Winchenbachs were there or not. You know, to be honest, I can't. I only want you to tell me what you can honestly remember. But the rest of them I never seen before. Truck drivers and stuff. Do you know Buzzy Williams? Buzzy Williams? Warren? I don't know where he's from. I know some Williams over there. There's a whole lot. There's a whole bunch. I don't know one from the other. And you didn't see any of them over there that night? Not that I recall, no. How about an individual by the name of Uno? Do you know him? No. Never heard the name before. Mr. McCloskey, I don't have any other questions of this person. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have any questions of Mr. Carter? If so, thank you very much, Mr. Carter. You can go.